This chapter is also going to show some AutoChart for your PC screens. Let's start our best practices by making a really good Hummingbird AutoChart Live map. First thing we need to do is go to the Hummingbird Chart menu, select AutoChart Live, and make sure that we turn recording on. To make the best map, you need to have a crisscross pattern. By that, I mean you're going to have a series of parallel runs up and down, up and down, up and down, and then you're going to go over that same area, but you're going to go at it at a 90-degree angle. So then you'll do across, back, across, back, across, back. You can even go diagonally, up and down, up and down. Now the benefit of this is you get a better coverage area than just one single pass. And the more coverage area you have, the more accurate your map is going to be. Always remember to turn off your recording in AutoChart Live when you are going to run down the lake. If you don't, you're going to get a recording that looks like this, a bunch of dots. And the reason you get this is because the transducer is out of the water. If I create a map based on that, it looks like it's a valid reading, but if you'll look at the depth in here, 1,146 feet, 995 feet. Well, you know that's not correct. But guess what? It's going to happen. It's happened to me plenty of times. I just get busy and I forget that I'm making a recording. So now you're going to have to visit our chapter on how to correct mistakes. The quality of your recording is a function of the speed your boat is moving. If you're moving at idle speed, you're going to get a pretty good recording. If you're going at 20 miles per hour surveying a large area, you'll get a recording, but it will not be as accurate as the slower recording. It's a good idea to make sure that you overlap your recordings. In other words, make sure that the colors touch. If you don't, you're going to have gaps in your coverage areas, and that's not a good thing. As you're making your live recording, be careful when you get to the end of a area and make a big turn. It's a habit to step on the gas and turn very quickly and come around, but when you do that, that distorts your depth and you get readings that look like this. So that's something to be careful about, is making the turn. Use the same speed that you're making the recording on when you make your turn. Try to pick days where the water is fairly calm. You'll be surprised how much better your recordings are than when you have choppy water. It'll be a good idea to turn off the sonar on your other units while you're making your recordings so you can eliminate the crosstalk. It's really a good idea to break up long recordings into smaller chunks. This could have been a really long recording if I had done it in all one session. It probably took over an hour to do this, but I broke it into chunks and I get the proper information that I want. And the beauty of this is that I don't have to worry about some technical problem that's going to cause me to lose an hour's worth of work. If I've got multiple recordings, like I do here, I have 4. I broke it up into 4 chunks. If my unit powers off when I'm in this recording here, the last one, then I've got the other 3 saved. I would only lose this much information. And there's nothing more frustrating than to lose, 15-20 minutes worth of idling around to build a good map and then the power go off. On your 0 lines card, you have a folder called AC Data. Inside that folder are the recordings that you make in AutoChart Live. In other words, when you start recording in AutoChart Live, it creates one of these files. And when you stop recording, it closes the file. So you're ready for the next recording. So that's how you break it up into chunks. If you follow these best practices, I think you'll find that your maps will be outstanding. You should be able to use this information to help you find and catch more fish.